Yogini, Sip Tina, Sip Bliko, Sip Sagai, Sip Pankaj, Sip Dasi Buddh, Sip Swati, Sip Atmatrai, Sip Sudeep, Sip Shidanand, Sip Lalita, Sip Sangamji, and the rest of you. I can't see you, but welcome to the call. Today, we have a topic, an interesting topic. A to Z of happiness. Today's topic is the A to Z of happiness. Everybody in this world wants to be happy. But the question is, are we happy? Is happiness such a complicated subject? Is happiness so difficult? Or is it something that everybody wants, but not everybody attains? How can I be happy? How can I be happy all the time? How can I be happy without losing my peace of mind? Just a few minutes back, I was late because somebody stole my peace. Somebody came and stole my peace. But my foolish thing is I let them steal my peace. Even when the beauty, I realized it in a moment. I realized it in a moment that somebody stole your peace. And then you have to come back and tell yourself, stop it, stupid. And you don't want your peace to be stolen. So, my dear friends, today, as we start this journey on happiness, let us try to understand what is true happiness. Now, this is a difficult question. What is happiness? This is such a silly question. I know what is happiness. You ask somebody to define happiness. Let's ask somebody to define happiness. Even if I tell you now, maybe you will find it difficult because it's not an easy subject. What is true happiness? True happiness is that state of being happy. How can you be happy all the time? Is it possible? So it's a state of being happy. It's a state of being joyous, blissful, peaceful, cheerful. Is it all? No. It's a state of being free from all misery. It's a state that you have to be free from misery and suffering. And it's a state ultimately of eternal bliss. Eternal bliss being in truth consciousness. So you all know what is this truth consciousness. Is it something that you don't know? Oh, you all are masters, better than me. You all know the subject better than me. But today I'm touching a subject, A to Z happiness, because I believe the whole world wants happiness. But the world doesn't understand that happiness can be attained only through spirituality. Real happiness cannot be attained. Cannot be attained. Because the whole world is so much into other things that we are not able to attain happiness. How do you reach that state of eternal bliss in truth consciousness? So, my dear friends, moving forward, if you want to be happy, we've got to be happy now. You cannot say, I'll be happy tomorrow. No, there is no tomorrow. If you want to be happy all the time, the way to be happy all the time is we have to be happy in the moment. We have to be happy. If everybody says, hey, today it's like that. No, tomorrow, you see, tomorrow I'll be fine. Tomorrow. Have you heard people saying tomorrow? In Spain, I think in Brazil, there's a famous thing. It's called, there is no mañana. There is no mañana. There is no mañana means tomorrow. There is no mañana. No mañana. Hey, no mañana. Tomorrow, no mañana. It's a very famous thing in Spanish. They say, no, there is no mañana. No mañana. No mañana. Yeah, because the culture there is no mañana. There is no mañana means you cannot go to tomorrow. Can you go to tomorrow? Girish, I will see you tomorrow. You know the story about this tomorrow? You know the story? I think it's in the Mahabharata, is it? It's in the Mahabharata. Have you heard this? You know the story of tomorrow in Mahabharata? So somebody came to Yudhishthir and they told him, my daughter is getting married and I want some help. Yudhishthir was not in a good mood. He told, okay, you you come tomorrow. Yudhishthira said, you come tomorrow. Chidanand will know the story. Do you know the story? Then immediately what Bhim did? Bhim took the dhol. He took the dhol, dum damadam, dum damadam, dum damadam, dum 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 damadam. Dum damadam is only done when the big war is won. So immediately Yudhishthira got up and said, what happened? What is this war? Dum damadam, dum damadam. Who has won the war? You're bringing the dum damadam, dum damadam, dum dum. Bhim is, he called Bhim. Bhim, which war have you won? He said, Master, my dear honor, your Raja, you told that lady come tomorrow. you have won over time. You have won over tomorrow. What is the guarantee you will give her some help tomorrow? I don't know, Chidana, am I saying it correctly, Chidana? Is this the right story? So we have to learn there is nothing called tomorrow. It is today. It is now. Are you in a state of eternal happiness now? Or are you talking about this tomorrow subject? Huh? Most people, I tell them this. What do I tell them? I tell them, Sukh Shanti ki khoj mein इंसान परेशान है इस पल को खोता है कुछ भी ना पाता है इस पल में शांति है इस पल में खुशियां है जो ये पल खोता है जीवन गंवाता है ये पल ही अपना है नहीं खोना है इस पल को नहीं खोना है इस पल को कसम ले ले तो आगे भी जाने ना तू पीछे भी जाने ना तू जो भी है यही एक पल है जो भी है बस यही एक पल है. My dear friends, you want to be happy? If you want to be happy now. A person who doesn't know to be the art of being happy now will be happy never. If you don't know to be happy now, you will be happy never. Learn this quote. Put this quote in your bedroom. If you cannot be happy now, you will be happy never. Happiness has 3 peaks. Everybody seeks. Happiness, everybody seeks. But they don't know that happiness has 3 peaks. Everybody seeks. The first peak is called achievement. It's pleasure. The second peak is called fulfillment. It's peace. The third peak is called enlightenment. You attain the purpose. We have to go from one peak to the other peak. We have to go from peak to peak. What is the way? What is the way to move from achievement to fulfillment to enlightenment? What is the way? You have to evolve. Are you just a pleasure-seeking person? Are you seeking these eyes, nose, ears, tongue, and skin, these 5 sensory organs, these 5 senses, sense perceptions? They are just making you mad. And you want to touch something, eat something, see something, hear something, smell something. Okay, you will be happy in the moment. But then what happens? Then you lose that happiness. You have to reach the state of peace. Peace is the foundation of happiness. You need to reach the state of peace. And then you need to discover the purpose of life. What is the purpose of life? The purpose of life is to be liberated from all misery on earth, to reach that state of consciousness that is bliss. My dear friends, today I'm talking to you on a very simple subject. What is the subject I'm talking to you today? The subject is called A to Z of happiness, not happiness. How many of you are happy all the time? How many of you can promise me in 2023, you have not been happy even one moment? I will give you 1 crore prize. Anybody? In 2023, I'm not talking about this year, you have not been unhappy even one moment. Anybody? Impossible. Impossible. We human beings, We let people steal our happiness. So just now I told you, somebody came and put something in my ear, some nonsense rubbish in my ear, and I lost my peace. Gone. Why did I permit that garbage to come into my ear? It is a silly matter, very silly matter. But I let my peace go for a toss. And when my peace went for a toss, then what happens? The moment my peace went for a toss, I could not, you lose your peace of mind. No, you have got not to lose your peace of mind. That's why, how do you reach that state? You reach that state known as consciousness. You go from pleasure, which is even a kid, every child, they want a ball or they want a doll. Every child, you give a small child a ball, very happy. Doll, very happy. Then as you grow, what people say, no, I want peace of mind. But how many people discover the purpose of life? When you discover the purpose of life, then you reach that state of consciousness, which is bliss. And that is what we are all here. In Zoom call, we're all, and I think none of you want happiness. I think you're all more happy than me. Nobody has asked a question last 1 month about happiness. Anybody asked a question? Has Girish, anybody asked a question last 1 month on happiness? Nobody. Everybody asks about death, about this, about God, about Guru, about karma. Happiness, nobody's interested. Peace of mind. How many people ask a question? As if all of you are, you're already become yogis. You're so much of a yogi that you're just completely, you're in Ananda. I struggle sometimes to be in Ananda. I myself struggle. Because from the back doors, mind will open the back door. Somebody will come from the back door. I don't want to let the person in, but they already enter. What can I do? So this is the problem. We let people enter from the back door. You know what these are called? Krishna doesn't know what these are called. Krishna. These are called joy stealers. They come from the back door and they rob your joy. Joy stealers are worry, fear, hate, anger, jealousy, regret, guilt, shame, anxiety, stress. All joy stealers. If they come, means ding ding dana, ding ding dana, ding ding dana, means gone. How do you reach that state of peace? And very often, what do I tell? Samatma, you remember this song? Very often I sing to you. I say, Shanti mein hai jo जीवन जीता सत्य का चित करता वो आनंद पाता शांति में ही तो एहसास है होता प्रभु है अंदर महसूस ये होता शांति में ही तो प्रभु है मिलता उनकी जो आवाज शांति में सुनना शांति से मिला क्या हंसी आनंद सत्य के चित्त में मिला सच्चिदानंद शांति से मिला क्या हंसी आनंद सत्य के चित्त में मिला सच्चिदानंद. So people who are coming to the Zoom call regularly, they understood. Shanti se mila kya hasi anand. One man came and told me, they call me Guruji when I'm not Guruji, but they come and say, Guruji, bolo kya hua? Guruji, ek problem ho gaya. Kya problem ho gaya? आपने बोला शांति से मिला. हाँ मैंने बोला क्या प्रॉब्लम है पता है मेरी बीबी का नाम था रुचि. मैंने रुचि को डिवोर्स करके मैंने शांति से शादी किया. वो शांति कौन है? वो शांति नेबर थी. वो अभी शांति आए तो मेरे घर में अशांति हो गई है. आई सेड मैंने कब बोला कि रुचि को डिवोर्स करके शांति को शादी करो? मैंने कभी बोला है? नहीं आपने बोला शांति से मिला. So, sometimes we are so foolish. that we don't understand how to be in that state of eternal happiness. Sat Chit Anand, being in the bliss of truth consciousness. Sat Chit Anand means Ananda. Ananda is that euphoria, that ecstasy, that bliss that comes in the Sat of Chit, that comes in the Chit of Sat, comes in the Chit of Sat, which means in the consciousness of truth. We are unable to do it. Why? Because the mind steals the consciousness. If we are able to be in that state of consciousness, oh, we can have Shanti, not neighbor Shanti. Shanti within you. Don't tell me, don't come and tell me again. I am not telling. Shanti means peace of mind. You want peace. See, my dear friends, if you want to reach that state of eternal happiness, correct, you need to be happy moment by moment. Two important things. One is consciousness, and two is to eliminate unhappiness. We will talk of these two things. The first thing is how to reach that consciousness. In the scripture, it is called Jivan Mukta. You know Jivan Mukta? What is the meaning of Jivan Mukta? So they gave me this bhajan. These bhajans are under the control of a team that is, they will choose the right words. We have got 1400 bhajans. And then they gave me this one which matches this. How to be a Jivan Mukta. It says, जीवन मुक्ता वो कौन है मिथ्य से जो मुक्ति पाता स्थित प्रज्ञा वो ही है सत्य के चित्त में जो जीता मिथ्य मिथ्य है ये सत्य नहीं है इसका एहसास वो है करता सत्य के चित्त में वो है रहता आनंदा में वो जीता सच्चिदानंद में वो जीता. How can we be the Satchidananda? Arey, we are troubled by small matters. I do just now. Somebody came and stole my peace. How? What foolishness. Satchit Anand, this world is a leela, it's a show. We are actors, we come and we go. Everything is Maya, everything is illusion. Why can't we be? Why can't we be? Sat ke chit mein jo रहता आनंदा में रहता सच्चिदानंदा हाल ये जो सच के एहसास से होता आनंदा में रहता जो सच का चित्त करता. The one who does sat ka chitta, the one who is in consciousness of the truth. Don't say, oh, I know truth. I also know truth. But how somebody comes from back door and steal a peace of mind? Because they steal consciousness. Chitta. Huh? Chitta gone down the pit. Because when chitta, when somebody comes and just robs your chitta, gone, finished. What they say, you're a gone case. So there was this man who told the Swamiji, I got a lot of problems, too many problems. So Swamiji said, okay, a lot of problems. So what to do? So Swamiji told, oh, come, I'll solve your problems. Come. So Swamiji told, we are walking from one ashram to another ashram. I'm carrying this bag of treasure. Then as this man took the bag from the Swamiji and started walking, he realized it was all rocks, big stones, rocks. So he was walking, panting. After some time, this man told the Swamiji, I can't carry this bag of stones. It's too heavy. So Swamiji told, leave it down. It's just rocks. I thought you told treasure. Yeah, no problem. It's a treasure. It's like rocks only. Leave it. So he left the bag. Then Swamiji asked him, after 5 minutes, now how you are feeling? Oh, man said, now I'm very good. I'm very good. Now I'm feeling very good. Huh? How are you feeling? Very good, very good, very good. Swamiji said, you came to me yesterday because you are carrying bags of misery. You are carrying fear, guilt, worry, shame, anger, jealousy, hate, revenge. You're carrying these bags. Leave the bags. Leave the bags, the saint told him. My dear friends, why are we in the state of suffering? Because we think we are the body. Oh, the body will have so many problems. So body suffers. The mind creates so much misery. And the ego creates so much agony. You are not the body, mind, and ego, but you're living as body, mind, and ego. Throw the stones. You're carrying. Hello? Hello? You're carrying misery. Drop it. Drop it. Have I not told you when the miserable thought comes, what you must do? Stop it. Crop it. Chop it. Drop it. I told somebody, one big businessman, I told him, when a problem is coming, when toxic thought is coming, I told him, stop it. Stop it. Chop it. Drop it. After 15 minutes of having a drink, he comes and tells me about how to do it. How to do it. I'm telling you. When that thought is coming, how to stop it? It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. I said, it's coming. You resolved. No. Stop it. So some people don't want to do it. So my dear friends, we have to reach that ultimate peak. You know what? You know, when I reached 31st August 2014, what did I attain? I was searching for happiness. And my Guruji told me, not pleasure. You have achieved pleasure for 25 years. Now you have peace for 8 years. I lived 25 years on the peak of pleasure. I was the most excited man, 25 years. I lived 8 years on the peak of peace. He told me, no. The next peak is purpose, enlightenment. Honestly, I'd heard the word enlightenment, but what's the meaning of enlightenment? I do not know. I was 48 years old. 48 years old, I did not know the meaning of enlightenment. Then I started searching. So it's 46 to 48. I went on Talash, I went on search. And then I got that. Wow. Wow. How can we be in the state of eternal happiness, my dear friends? Happiness is not complicated. You want to be happy, you can be. It's very easy. But you have to follow. You know, one man went to one lady. This lady is a nutritionist. And Samatma is also a nutritionist. So this man has now 105 kilos. 105 kilos. And the nutritionist like Samatma told that man, okay, so what is the cause of your being overweight? So I'm not so good, but Samatma will give us one minute explanation of this, what I'm saying now. So this nutritionist told this man, see, every day you're eating 5,000 calories and you're burning 3,000 calories. I told you, Samatma will correct us. So every day you're putting on 2,000 calories. Every day you're putting on. Every week your weight is going up 1 kilo, 1 kilo, 1 kilo, 1 kilo. Because you're burning 3,000 calories. So she told, very simple. Morning, your breakfast is salad. Afternoon, your food is 1 bowl of dal and 2 chapatis. Night, your food is 1 vegetable and 2 chapatis. And you can have in between, you can have salad, you can have cucumber, you can have tomato, you can have puri, you can have this. This man comes back to the nutritionist after 1 month putting on another 5 kilos. He says, no, I cannot do it. I need tandoori chicken. Okay, then after that, I need mutton. I need all the heavy. I want ghee. I want pizza. I want cheese. Then how can you lose weight? You can't lose weight. You have to follow the menu. So, my dear friends, before we close, there are many ways to be happy. Flip over from NEP to PEP. How do you flip from NEP to PEP? By flipping over from mind to consciousness. When you choose to live with faith, hope, trust, enthusiasm. Live with detached attachment. Try to live without worry. Remember we spoke about worry? Worry is a waste of life. It is overthinking. It is repeated fear. It is rehearsing the problem. It is yearning. We spoke about worry. Then we spoke about how to eliminate fear, false expectation appearing real, how to live like a yogi, how to accept karma. Some people can't understand. Yeah, they say, why you think bad things happening in my life? Are bad thing is happening in your life because you have done bad karma. No, 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 no. I have not done any bad karma. Are you have not done bad karma means you don't understand. In your past life, maybe you have done. No, 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 no. I have not done. How do you know you have not done in your past life? We don't want to accept. We don't want to surrender. Kesara, Sara, whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to see. Kesara, Sara. We don't want to accept. We don't want to forgive. We want to keep grudge in our heart. Huh? So there's one lady, she says, whenever I see that scoundrel, no? When I see that scoundrel, I just look at him, only my BP goes 180, 40. 180, 140. My BP jumps. And because of that scoundrel, that very scoundrel, look at nothing. I see that scoundrel. Even if he's standing opposite the bus stop, I just have to see that fellow. My BP will go up. Because you're carrying a grudge in your heart. Learn to laugh. Don't sweat at small stuff. Everything in this world is a Maya. It's a Leela. It's a show. We're actors. We come and we go. Enjoy the show. Pull happiness triggers. Pull happiness triggers means make a list what makes you happy. One person, she told me, what makes me happy is your bhajans. Your bhajans make me really happy. I said, when have you last heard my bhajan? I heard 4 days back. I said, my bhajan makes you very happy. You heard 4 days back. Why 4 days back? Here now, morning, evening, night, here now. You can hear anytime you're walking here, bhajan. Anytime you're driving here, bhajan. You're having shower here, bhajan. Nah. No, because somebody else likes rock music. So whenever I'm with my friend is playing. Okay, so then I can't hear bhajan. No, that is your problem. You have to choose happiness. Happiness is something you can never lose. Because happiness is something you can always choose. You can choose to be in the past and be unhappy. You can live in the future, a past that is gone, a future not yet born. Or you can choose to be in the now. Some people, they have this habit. You know why they are unhappy? Because they have nothing to do. Have you not heard in school they teach us, when the school they taught us, an idle mind is the devil's workshop. When does the shaitan come alive? The shaitan comes alive when you don't know what to do. I keep myself so busy, I don't have time. I don't have 1 minute time. And ultimately, like when we talk on Zoom every day, when you realize, ISIS, I am a soul, soul is SIP, I am SIP, SIP is in all. I am a soul, soul is SIP, I am SIP, SIP is in all. If you are able to reach that state, Satyam Shivam Sundaram, Satyam Shivam Sundaram, you can be happy all the time because you see the divine in one and all. See, either you can be in bliss or you can be in the gutter because of your life's clutter. Like that man, remember the story? The king went and gave him a gold coin. He was throwing the gold coin up, down, up, down, up, down. The gold coin went into the gutter. The king said, the poor man, beggar, I should give him 2 gold coins. The king gave 2 gold coins and the man very happy, I got 2 gold coins. After some time, the king came and met him. He saw again, one hand was closed with the gold coin and he thought the second gold coin has again gone in the gutter because the man's hand was in the gutter. The king told, where are the 2 gold coins I gave you? He opened hand and showed, see, I got both the coins here. Now, why your hand is in the gutter? I'm finding the 3rd coin you gave me last time. How often our hand is in the gutter? Why is our hand in the gutter? King gave 2 gold coins. So God has given you, God has given you enough. Why are you not happy fulfilling your need? Why are you lost in greed? My dear friends, if you want A to Z of happiness, learn the art of happiness. Be happy now. You will be happy forever. If you're not happy now, you will be happy never. Be happy now and you will be happy forever. Got it? Remember this. Be happy now and you will be happy forever. If you are not happy now, you will be happy never. You got the quote? So be in Sat Chit Anand. Be in that state of truth consciousness. This bliss is greater than any happiness. Don't get stuck to pleasure. Evolve to peace and purpose. Be liberated from the triple suffering. Live as a yogi. Yogi jo yog mein sada hi rahe, Prabhu ke yog mein rahe. Accept, surrender, and ISIS, sip in one and all, and you will be blissful. Let me see if you have any questions to ask me. Somebody requested that next week I explain the 8 stages of spiritual awakening. So next week, God willing, we will talk of the 8 stages of spiritual awakening. But for now, my dear friends, we will get on to this subject of question and answers, which is known as Ask AiR. So let us reach that state of question answers. Administrator, can we start? Unmute. You have to unmute. No, you don't have to unmute everybody. So who would like to ask questions on happiness, on whatever we have spoken? Samatma will tell us a little bit on diet, that weight. And some of you will tell me how you lose your peace, how I told you, I opened the door, somebody came, and what they stole my peace. And I lost 1 minute. I came late to this call for 1 minute because somebody stole my peace. Okay, Bliko. We'll start with Bliko.
Shubham, everybody.
Yes, bolo.
So this happiness subject is very, very much popular. But if you ask, or if I ask anybody, happiness, they will define as enjoy the life. I said, okay, what is enjoy the life? Just spend the money, go here, there, go to the tours and buy this, buy that. So this is a very, very biggest ignorant subject of happiness. People are ignorant about happiness. And even after knowing is not enough. Like we know, right? What is happiness? This is 3 peak of happiness. And we have to move from success to fulfillment to enlightenment, right? By knowing, and some of the realization is also there. Like this life is, not that it's just a Maya Leela, but still the challenge is always be there, and we lose consciousness and we fall into, like you said, somebody say something and then you lose your peace of mind. So constant awareness is required, or this realization will make it automatic.
Good, Bliss. Bliko, very well put together. And but Bliko, don't you also feel that sometimes we just lose our happiness? You realize that?
When did you last, what I am asking.
When did you last, today or yesterday? When did you last lose your happiness?
Few days back.
Few days back. So with a lot of practice, you are able to be in happiness all the time. But it's very easy to lose your peace. Okay, good. Next, please. Who's going next? Vivek. Yes, Vivek.
हाँ शिवम मेरे जी.
शुभम.
हाँ मेरे जी, जैसे मैं भी सबको कहता रहता हूँ कि खुश होना है तो अभी हो जाओ, जो मिला है उसमें खुश रहो, जो मिला है उसमें तुम खुश नहीं हो रहे, जो नहीं मिला उसके लिए तुम रो रहे हो, उसके वो तो ठीक है, चलो जो मिला उसके लिए धन्यवाद भी करो, अगर जो नहीं मिला उसके लिए रो रहे हो. तो मुझे कुछ लोग जवाब देते हैं कि हमें कुएं का मेंढक बन के नहीं रहना, और उसके लिए वो परेशान होते हैं. फिर मैं एक टाइप से मेंटलिटी बताना चाह रहा हूँ. फिर मेरे पास कोई जवाब नहीं होता उनको समझाने के लिए कि
तो आपने आज कितनी बात सुने? हैप्पीनेस आप मानते हैं? द वे टू हैप्पीनेस, दिस इज द वे टू हैप्पीनेस, मानते हैं नहीं मानते हैं?
हाँ जी, बिल्कुल मानता हूँ.
देन अगर मानते हैं तो उनको या तो उनको धूप कॉल पे लाओ.
हाँ, और उसके लिए उनके पास ये जवाब होता है कि इसके इन सब के लिए उम्र, अभी हमारी उम्र ये सब करने की नहीं है. यहाँ नहीं है.
अभी उम्र नहीं है, अभी कुछ 5-10 साल के बाद आएंगे सब ये सब बातों में.
नहीं 5-10 साल के बाद नहीं, अपने बुढ़ापे में. जब वो जिन
बुढ़ापे
अपनी
में
जिंदगी जी
आएंगे।
लेंगे।
हाँ, ये तो बहुत लोग बोलते हैं, अभी तो मैं जवान हूँ, अभी अभी तो मैं बहुत जवान हूँ, अभी ये जवानी में थोड़ी ये सब बातें में आए हैं। So lot of people are like this, जवानी में जवानी, ये जवानी है दीवानी है, तो ये तो प्रॉब्लम है। Okay, Vivek, let us hear. Thank you. Let us hear. I want to ask Samatma. Can you give unmute Samatma and then Lakshmi? Yes, Samatma.
Shivoham, sir.
Sure.
Yeah, you asked me to explain about an energy. This is so really the belief is if your intake of calories is more than your expenditure, you gain weight. Because
It's right
you haven't.
It's right or wrong?
It is believed to be right, but my motto is different because it is not what you eat or how much you eat that really makes a difference. It is how you eat that makes a difference. Because if you sit in a peaceful atmosphere with really peace and being with yourself and you chew your food, actually chew your food where your food becomes liquid. My motto is drink your food and chew your water. So your food has to be so liquid that you can just swallow it. But we don't do that. We put such a big bite, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we just gobble it up. And that is why our waistline increases, because that is not digested.
So what she said, Samatma is giving a googly. Googly means a special way. So how do you, when you lose weight, what she's talking, I got two different things. One, when you keep on chewing and chewing and chewing and chewing, first of all, your food intake becomes less than half. Because your stomach gives a signal that you're full and you will eat less.
It sense. Yes.
And also when you keep on chewing, I think the digestion, the metabolism improves because of your chewing. So, but see, what happens is, unless we go to an expert, Samatma is a nutritionist, unless we go to an expert and learn, there's no way. If you keep on eating more and more and more and more, of course, this person's habits were so bad that he cannot lose weight. You have to follow the method. If Samatma is saying chew your food, he says, no, I don't want to chew my food. I will eat like that.
But he has the time to sit so long. They say, I don't have time, but you should give that much, at least half an hour to eat. Then you will never gain weight.
Okay, I'm learning something from you today. Thank you. Thank you, Samatma. Lakshmi. We learned something from Samatma today. Lakshmi and then Rekha. Yes, Lakshmi, bolo.
Shubham, sir.
Shubham.
Sir, can you hear me?
Yes, please stop.
Sir, my question is, we can't be always happy, we can't be always sad. So is it, if you are happy or sad, is it because of our karma?
You can be always happy. Karma will cause circumstances to happen. You can't change what is happening, but you can change your attitude, your response to what is happening. So you must understand this whole logic. You are saying we can't be always happy, that itself is wrong. There are people who are in the state of Satchidanand. For example, if somebody stole my peace, how long they stole my peace? They stole my peace for 1 minute, 2 minutes. I come back to the state of consciousness. It doesn't drag, but if you're not enlightened, then I know somebody, I met one man and told him, oh dear, what happened? Why you're so upset, yeah? Lakshmi asked him, why you're so upset, yeah? He said, my father told, get out of the house. I said, so where are you going to go now? He said, no, I don't have to go anywhere. I said, why? He said, this happened 7 days back. I said, what happened after 7 days? After that, my father told me, forget about it. I was angry, I told you. He told me, forget about it. I was angry. In anger, I told you. Now this man is carrying what his father told 7 days back. His father, out of anger, told, get out of the house. Because the fellow was misbehaving. After 7 days, he's carrying that grudge or that hurt as if the father told just now. Some people are carrying this not for 7 days, they're carrying from 7 months. Some people are carrying for 7 years. Some people are carrying for 27 years. We are carrying our unhappiness. Why are we carrying why can't we learn the art of being happy? Some people, that's why I made a ball. In the ball, I made a quote. The quote says, if you can be glad, but you choose to be sad, if you can be glad, but you choose to be sad, then you are mad. If you can be glad, but you choose to be sad, then you are mad. So Lakshmi, we can be happy all the time. And when we lose our happiness in a moment, we can gain it back. We will lose. I can tell you that we will lose. There will be chances we will
How can
lose.
we control, sir?
That is what today I told the whole session to you, na. So when somebody is making you unhappy, you choose not to be unhappy. I choose to be happy today, no matter what comes my way. Though the skies are cloudy and gray, whatever people say, I will choose to be happy today. You cannot control what people say, but you can change the reaction way. You cannot choose what people say, but you can change how you react, the way. That way you don't react. RDX. RDX means react, destroy, explode. No RDX. Respond, don't react. Somebody told me, now I learned, no RDR, no RDX. Next day RDX. Then, no, that's okay. When the RDX comes, learn to come back to RDR. The moment you explode, Lakshmi, immediately come back to respond. We all will lose. We will lose it. We all will lose it once in a way, because as long as we are alive, the mind will play tricks with us. The mind is a shaitan. Return to the state of Bhagwan. The mind is a shaitan. Return to the state of your Bhagwan. You are a Bhagwan. Return to that state. Don't be in shaitan mode. If you're in shaitan mode, who's the loser? Who's the loser? You are going to suffer. Rekha.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Yes, Rekha.
Shivoham,
Shivoham.
how can we know that we are connected to God, and how can we know that we are not connected to God when we do bhakti?
How can you know that you are connected to me now? How can you know that you are connected to me now?
By speaking, we can be connected.
Correct. When you can listen to me and you can hear me and I can listen to you, I can hear you, we are connected. So also when you can talk to God and listen to God, you are connected.
But God doesn't speak now.
That is because you are living with noise. You can't hear his voice. Because you are so caught in the world's noise, you can't hear his voice. His voice is very still and soft. His voice, hello, hi Rekha. But you are all the time in the Galata mode. Kya je? Kidhar ja rahe je? Biryani khate je? You are in that mode. Then you can't hear his divine voice. Suvinay.
Guruji, pranam.
Pranam, sir.
Sir, happiness is eternal. But we are so much caught in the worldly affairs that we seek happiness, but we forget that we are happiness. So in the process of seeking, we don't identify what qualities we are having. So it is most of the people are whatever emotions come, the emotions is the essence of their thought process and what the mind creates. Suppose I want to be happy by having sweets, but after consuming sweets, I say, okay, what happened? I want something another. So this craving habits, destroys our happiness. But we don't know the art of happiness. Happiness is nothing of acquiring or seeking. Happiness is to leave everything and to connect with the source.
No, you cannot leave everything.
I mean, the thoughts which
So
are.
Now you tell me, as a person who's speaking so beautifully on happiness, you tell me, and I'm going to call upon Bliko, also Bliko, to give a summary of his happiness. You tell me, and then Bliko will tell. Therefore, today we've had either I wasted your half an hour, if you have not understood. What is the way, summarize, to be happy all the time? What is the way?
So, Guruji, what you just now told us, the purpose. We have to have a purpose.
That is all. No, that is all later. What is the basic way to be happy? I want to test. I'm going to see who's giving the best answer. All of you prepare. All of you give me the best answer in less than 1 minute. I don't want a long Ramayana, Mahabharata answer. Give me brief. Let me see who's the most happiest person in this call.
We don't.
I'm challenging you all. Tell me simple formula of happiness. So Vinay.
Sir, when we are chasing after the worldly things and we are caught by the thought.
No, you are not talking. You are talking about chasing after ho gaya. But the first word only is wrong. So wait, let us ask. Chidanand, we'll come to Kailash at the end because I don't think he's part of this answers. Kailash will come to you in the end. Chidanand, Rumataji, Bliko, Samatma, Krishna. 5 of you. And then Kailash. Yes, Chidanand.
The way you already told us, moment you can make your Satme Chit, happiness is the automatic outcome.
Good.
Learn to be living in consciousness. All the
Anything
time.
more, or you're giving that short answer or something more?
But that's the short answer. There is no other way.
No, it's very short. this time it's too short. So, but doesn't matter. Chidanand has given a beautiful answer, and it is the ultimate answer. But I'm saying it's a little too short. He says, if you want to learn the art of happiness, learn to be in the chit of Sat. He's absolutely hitting the nail on the head. But this, for a common man, the common man doesn't understand ये क्या चित्त सत्य क्या चिदानंद बोल रहा है कुछ समझ में नहीं आया. So Chidanand, we will let the next person, and Chidanand, you can add back if you like to add back. Rumataji.
Pranam Guruji, Shivam.
Shivam, बताइए.
Guruji, best way to remain happy is to live in now, the present moment.
Beautiful, beautiful. Chidanand, you should have added this point as well to your answer. So now, Rumataji, और क्या बोलेंगे आप? Only living in now?
Mainly, Guruji, if we are in now and in consciousness, we will be always happy.
Now, देखो आपने consciousness में बड़ा उठा दिया. चिदानंद का भी answer उठा दिया. Now there are 2 points we have got. We have got Rumataji saying the way to be happy, but she is yet living in the now. I disagree. Little bit error. Living in the now is not enough. But they have got 2 elements. But let me not spoil the show. Let me ask Bliko. Bliko, let's wait and see how we get the definition from your side. Come on.
As per me, it is making a vow to be happy in now.
Very good.
That is what I like that. So be happy.
That's the happiness ball.
Yeah. So I learned from that, and I will apply to it to be happy in now, because that's the only way you can kill the mind and be in consciousness. Otherwise,
beautiful. No doubt, it's very good. But then, okay. We are again saying very, very short. But I'm saying we need a little bit longer answer if we want if we want eternal happiness. See, now suppose you make a vow to be happy in the now, but suppose some rubbish cow comes and bangs you, then your now is got banged by the cow. Then so what do you do now?
There it comes RDR.
So you have to add. So what I'm saying, we have to add the answer. Bliko, Chidanand, Rumataji. We have to have, for example, if you want Bliko, just for example, let me tell you. Suppose I want to explain somebody a direction. I want to explain him a direction. So to understand direction, what are the elements in direction? What are the elements?
All the distance and directions and other things are there.
So I will tell him north, south, east, west. So when I tell him north, south, east, west, he understands what is the direction, because north, south, east, west mein all 360 degrees khatam ho jata hai. So I am trying to get like that. For happiness, what is the north, south, east, west? I'm trying to reach this today. So Samatma and then Krishna. Samatma?
Shivoham, sir.
Yes.
I was going to say, if you learn to be in consciousness and learn to be in every moment, happy, enjoy every moment. That is a present moment. Yeah. Only then you can be happy.
Very good. Very good. Anything else?
No.
So you're saying 2 points, learn to be in consciousness and learn to be happy every moment, correct?
Leave everyone. Yeah.
Okay. Good. Let me see whether we have anything more. Krishna, Rajendra. Oh, many people are there in this list. Krishna, Rajendra.
So good evening.
Good evening.
Happiness is a state of being, to be
Yes.
peaceful, blissful, cheerful, to be liberated from misery and suffering, and to be in the eternal bliss. And
See how this is called a real good student. She has captured the definition when I spoke. She has gone and she has captured the definition. And I can see the definitions in front of me. I'm just trying to find the right answer from the definition, but she has captured word to word. Beautiful. Very, 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 very well said. So let us, this is what.
so one more
Yeah.
thing. Aaj
Yeah.
Rajesh ji nahi hai. I want to say two shairi of happiness. Two
Tell
lines.
please.
I'm not good in Hindi. My Hindi is very broken.
Yeah.
Kudrat,
But
Kudrat
Rajesh is
means-
there. Rajesh is there, I think, on the call. But you
Okay,
please
so
tell
he
the
will
shairi.
correct me. He
Yeah,
can
you
correct me
you
because
please
my
correct, you
Hindi-
please tell your shairis. Yes.
कुदरत ने इंसान को सारे गामा गुनगुनाते रहे मगर मैं कमबख्त ये सारे गम समझकर कोसते रहा. Because
Arre
this
वाह.
spiritual master he spoke at the Delhi Lit Fest.
What?
One spiritual master was saying this at the Delhi Lit Fest.
Very good, very good. सारे गमा को मैं गम समझ मैं गाली समझ के गम करता रहा, right?
सारे गम समझकर कोसते रहा.
Repeat it again.
कुदरत ने इंसान को सारे गामा गुनगुनाते रहा मगर मैं कमबख्त सारे गम समझकर कोसते रहा.
You get what she's saying? सारे गमा. So सारे गमा मैं समझ सारे गम है. सारे गम. But actually सारे गमा is something very beautiful. But I'm hearing it सारे गम. So सारे गम ही है. So very good. And one more you want to tell us?
And you said the quote. Quote I have noted down. If you are not happy now, you will be happy never.
One more, but I added one more line to it. What
the
did I say?
first also, the positive also. But sir, I did not understand when you
If you
said
are-
today NEP and
I said, my quote now, the improved quote is, be happy now.
then, yeah.
You will be happy forever. If you try to be happy later, you will be happy never.
Okay.
Be happy now and you will be happy forever. If you try to be happy later, you will be happy never.
So
Okay.
what is NEP and PEP you spoke in your talk?
What is that?
You said something like NEP and PEP.
You don't know NEP and PEP? NEP is negative energy poison, negative thoughts. And PEP is positive energy power. There's a book called NEP and PEP, Mind and Consciousness. So I'll send you the book. But what you said, the definition is very good, but something in the definition which I told you, which you recorded, something is missing in that definition, which I spoke. So,
Liberation of feelings. You
Huh?
said 3 points. I was counting, there were 3 points. First, cheerful, blissful, peaceful. Then
joyous.
Joyous,
See,
joyous,
so,
yes.
so to be happy, first of all, happiness is a state of being. You must be happy. So one is being happy, and when you're being happy, you have to be happy, you have to be joyous, blissful, peaceful, cheerful. That happens one. Then you have to eliminate misery and suffering, which means you should not
Is there
give.
difference in this 4 words, sir? It's all synonymous.
No,
terms.
This is not different. See, okay, let me explain to you. When you're joyous is the inner emotion that appears outside as blissful and cheerful. You may be joyous inside, but if you don't smile and laugh and show it, then the cause is not coming out as an effect. The appearance is not there. And peaceful is very important. In peaceful, there's one song, you heard that. तुम इतना जो मुस्कुरा रहे हो क्या गम है जिसको छुपा रहे हो. Some people are very happy on the outside, but they are trying to hide a deep hurt on the inside. But something is missing. Let me ask Rajendra Pandit, is there anything that you have which you're going to add to it?
Sir, I have one thing. We have to understand that what happiness we are carrying. If it is because of the mind games or which is desire, desire, achievement of desire, wealth, fame, or anything else which mind likes, or if this peace or bliss is on account of consciousness, that can be perennial, that can be permanent. And with this,
he's gone muted. Rajendra, 1 minute, you're lost. We lost you.
Yes,
Yes,
there
please
was.
speak, Rajendra. Next is Ashok Nichani. Yes, Rajendra.
Yes, sir. We should try to live in present only, because past has gone and future will take its own course.
So
That's
what is
not
the simple?
in our hands.
So what is the way to be happy? The A to Z of happiness. What is the way to be happy all the time?
We have to try to be Satchit Anand.
Okay, ek wo ho gaya. That Bliss, Bliko told, Chidanand told, there we have got the answer. But we are trying to get a comprehensive thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, maximum 4 points.
Yes, we should understand what makes us unhappy. Firstly, the people around us make us unhappy.
Yeah,
so we
very
should
good. So, right, that's very important. If we do not eliminate the joy stealers and we do not remove the suffering of body, mind, ego, we will never be happy.
Because if we find that मैं ही हूँ, he's also me, he's also me, he's also me, because it is everybody is Atma, so उसकी गलती मुझे effect नहीं करेगी. So
okay.
that will not steal my peace. Anybody's behavior with me will not steal my peace. Number one, if I have to try that whatever I get, whatever I achieve, this is because of my karmas. If I will surrender there, whatever I will be happy.
No, but as I told you, this is not a long answer. So you have to think of a short answer if you want to come back in short words. Ashok Nichani, 1, 2, 3, 4, short explanation. Ashok Nichani.
Shivam Sarji.
Shivam sir.
Sarji, what Rumata said, living in the present moment.
Correct.
Sarji, past cannot be changed.
Agree. So that is one way of being happy. Then what else? Then what else?
Future is not yet gone, but living in the present moment with true contentment.
Okay. So, yes, Ashok.
Sarji, living in the present moment with true contentment.
Okay. I think we have still not got the ultimate joint answer. So, Ruth Anu, you want to say something?
Shivam Sarji.
Shivam.
Shivam Guruji. Guruji, have to practice detached attachment, and we have to be in the being.
See, detached attachment, yes, but that will not make you happy. That will stop you from being unhappy. That is one aspect we should not from. So let me tell you. Happy in the now, you must be. One point is happy in the now, you must be. Not just Rumataji said, live in the now. No, Rumataji not live in the now. Happy in the now, you must be. From misery and suffering, be free. From misery and suffering, be free. In truth consciousness, enjoy bliss. In truth consciousness, enjoy bliss. Accept without protest. And surrender in consciousness. So this is, if you say A, B, C, D, the 4 key elements are this. What are the 4 key elements? Happy in the moment you must be. From all misery and sorrow, free. Right? In a state of truth consciousness, experience bliss. Accept without protest, surrender in consciousness. If you do these 4 things, you can be happy forever. Rumataji.
Thank you, Guruji.
Captured? Rumataji. Unmute Rumataji. हाँ नहीं आप अनम्यूट करके फिर भी म्यूट हो रहा है हाँ बोलिए
Guruji, we have to practice let go things which disturb us.
This is what happens when you're in truth consciousness. See, Rumataji, if these 4 points I've given you, look at these 4 points I've given you today. First points, happy in the now you must be. Matlab, ye very important. Be happy now. And the second point is, from misery we must be free. Matlab, ye sab jealousy, hate, fear, worry, you have to be free. How? In truth consciousness, we will have bliss. And one important point which I told Krishna is missing, accept without protest, surrender in consciousness. Because if you don't accept without protest, whatever karma is unfolding, you will become miserable. You cannot stop it. And in truth consciousness, you will be in that state, nothing can steal your happiness. I want to see if any point is missing. I want all you masters to tell me if any point is missing, we will try to improve it. Rajesh Rao.
Sir, pranam.
Namaskar, sir.
So, most of the points has been said, but I always feel that, like Kabir Das ji has told once, "Pani mein meen pyasi, mujhe sun suno aave hasi." Atma gyan bina nar bhatke, koi Mathura, koi Kasi. Because happiness is actually inside, and we are searching it somewhere else.
Very good. So these 4 points, it covers it or something is not covering?
4 points covers it. Of course, the formulas that you give, A, B, C, D, etc. But then, what
You're right. No, you are right. We are searching for happiness in Mathura and Kashi, right? But actually it is not. You don't need to go to Mathura and Kashi. I tell Ashok Nichani so many times, if you're going for picnic, okay. Ashok, see what he's telling. If you keep on going to Mathura and Kashi, what are you finding? What are you searching? Happiness is now. Happiness is here. You can be happy now. You can be happy here.
And then, and then 2 things which you always, sorry for cutting you in the middle. Some people talk about destiny, some talk about free will, So, destiny and free will to believe is very good for happiness also. But you should consider your past as destiny and your future should be your own free will. And that's where you...
Very good. Very good. Very good. Very good. So the past, what is gone is gone. You can't change it. Forget it. Rajesh, we should not, looking at the past, I always tell, somebody asked me, what happened 4 days back? I said, sorry, but I don't remember. 4 days back, what happened? 4 days. 4 days means what? 4 days back. I don't remember what happened. I have kept my mind free of all clutter. Therefore, nothing of the gutter remains in my mind. Because there's no gutter, there's no clutter because the gutter is closed. Only living life moment by moment, moment by moment. And only the relevant things, the happy things. I only want things that create bliss and happiness, nothing else. Chidanand.
Just as you said, east, west, north, south. I think 3 words actually define happiness properly.
Yes,
Viveka, Vairagya, and Vidya. Because unless the 3 are not applied, ignorance doesn't go, and we definitely don't have the anubhuti of happiness.
Very good, very good. That's why we are saying in one point, Chidanand, that for the common person, be happy now. Be happy in the now. Happy you must be, and we said from misery you must be free. But in the consciousness, the truth consciousness, what you're saying.
Vidya.
In the truth consciousness, you will have Viveka, Vairagya, Vidya. All this will come in that point, which is the first point you said. So actually, Chidanand, what you said is 100% correct. If you are in Sat Chit Anand, if you want the answer in one word, if you want happiness in one word, it's only one word, Satchidanand. If you want happiness in one word, Satchidanand. It explains the whole A to Z of happiness. Satchidanand. But can we be in Ananda, in the Sat, in the Chit of Sat? That is a problem.
That requires Vivek and Vairagya. That comes Vivek and Vairagya.
Yeah, and Chidanand, for the common person, that requires being happy now. Yes. You learn to be happy now, and don't be slave of the mind and ego and lose your misery, become miserable. And learn to accept. Don't protest. Whatever is happening, don't protest and surrender. So we are trying to make it easy to, on the base of Satchidanand, which is the base of happiness, we are giving 3 north, south, and east. North, east, and west. The south of happiness is Satchidanand. S, north, south, east, west. No? So the south, S, is Satchidanand. Everything sits on Satchidanand. If you have no Satchidanand, your happiness will fall in the Indian Ocean. It will just come like from Kashmir to Kanyakumari. Your happiness will just fall like this. Okay, good. Anybody else wants to say anything before we close today? Anybody has a question to ask? Because we have done 70 minutes of a call. Yes, Shire, Rajesh, follow.
Sir, I have been practicing with your ball something, sir. I wanted to show.
Yes,
this is happening. This is happening to our happiness, sir. We are just finding it somewhere, and it is all running away from us.
Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. What Rajesh is showing is called juggling. Juggling. Huh? I tell people, I told somebody the same thing, Rajesh. I told this person told me I'm unhappy. You know what I told the person, Rajesh? I told that person, 1 bird in hand is better than 2 in the bush. 1 bird in hand is better than 2 in the bush. You all saw what Rajesh did. He's not happy with 1 ball in the hand. He's throwing 1. He's trying to catch the 2nd. He's trying to catch the 3rd. How much time he will juggle? 1, 2, 3 balls. Okay, keep on throwing. Finally, out of the 3 balls, 1 will fall. How much of a magician you are. This juggling is the problem. Let us learn to be content with the 1 ball. But we are not able to be content. The problem is this. You saw how Rajesh threw. This is called juggling. 1 up, 1 ball in 1 hand, 1 ball in 2nd hand, 1 ball is in the air. 1 ball in the air. Then by the way, the 2nd ball, that ball came down to his hand, the next ball thrown up in the air. Then he's juggling. Rajesh, see how he does it. Just see how he's throwing happiness in the air. You can make out how, if you're doing it, watch how you're throwing your happiness. Magician, I told you, he's not just a shire, he's a magician. He put his hand up. I can't see him.
Okay.
Put your hand up so that others can see you. Okay.
I'm visible,
yes.
sir?
No, put your hand, park your hand up so that you
park. Okay, park my hand up. Okay, now, sir?
Yeah, now you can be seen. Yes, sir.
Oh,
see what he's doing.
I've been practicing this for a long time now.
So, thank you, Rajesh. So, don't throw your happiness away. Don't throw your happiness away. Hold on to your happiness. In our definition, we spoke about hold on to happiness. Don't throw your happiness away. Yes, Bala. Hope it's the last question from Bala. Bala.
Sir, actually, I want those 4 points, sir. I have written only 3. And what is the 4th point, sir? Be happy in now. From misery. Misery.
So in the now, right? In the now, happy you must be.
Yeah.
From misery and suffering, be free.
Yeah, be free from suffering.
In truth consciousness, experience bliss.
1 minute.
In truth consciousness, experience bliss.
Yeah.
Accept without protest, surrender in consciousness.
Surrender in consciousness, yeah.
So if you do these 4 according to me, if you live life moment by moment, if you're happy in the now, if you can be happy, you can be. And from the misery means if you can be free from the mind and ego and the senses of the body, if you can be free. So rather we should say from body, mind and ego be free. Yeah. So misery, from the misery of the body, mind, ego be free, and changing that slightly. So in the now, happy you must be.
Yeah.
From the misery of body, mind, ego be free. In truth consciousness, experience bliss.
Yeah.
Accept without protest, surrender in consciousness.
Got it, sir.
If you do these 4, na Bala,
yeah,
nobody can make you unhappy.
Yes, sir.
These are north, south, east. Krishna got it. Krishna, you agree? We brought all the points in. But if there's something missing, I am ready to be corrected. I always like the masters to give more and more ideas. My dear friends, today was a light call, an easy call, but I hope it is helpful. We
Yeah.
all want to be happy. Many people around us want to be happy. And Bliko, I hope you are in sync. Bliko, are you good? So Atmatrai, happiness, theek hai? So very, very important. Chidanand, are we okay? All the points have come. So my dear friends, let us learn. Happiness is a simple thing. Huh? Happiness is a simple thing. Don't let go and be in suffering. Happiness is a simple thing. Don't let it go and be in suffering. These are my parting words. With folded hands, I bow down to you. See you tomorrow at 8.